Healthy living after 60. 8 habits to let go for a more peaceful life ease. We gracefully transition into our 60s. It's a pivotal moment to embrace the art of cultivating a life filled with peace and joy. Can you imagine that the true path to happiness isn't found in accumulating more, but rather in the gentle act of letting go? This transformative period invites you to explore 8 fundamental aspects of life that you might need to release to unlock the full potential of freedom, health, and fulfillment that you deserve in your golden years. The beginning of this new chapter promises to be your greatest reward. Ancient wisdom has offered us invaluable insights into this phase of life. It suggests that as you reach your 60s, the best approach is to listen attentively and be mindful of your surroundings. And what about turning 70? You should focus on living joyfully within reasonable limits and without causing harm to anyone. If you seek the clarity and purity of inner peace like a clear stream, then the key lies in mastering the art of letting go. This involves shedding the superfluous and focusing on what truly adds value to your life. By doing so, you open yourself to a life of authenticity and ease. So, what are these 8 essential things to let go of as you step into this stage of life? That's right, once you've reached the milestone of 60 years old, there are specific behaviors and attitudes you should consider letting go of, as they can significantly impact the quality of your later years. Embracing this process of release will pave the way for a richer and more satisfying journey ahead. Don't over-worry about your children and grandchildren. There's an old saying that goes, children and grandchildren have their own blessings and destinies to pursue. As you enter your 60s, it's crucial to remember this wisdom and not exhaust yourself in an effort to secure their future. Just as a good horse or ox can tire from labor, excessive worrying about your descendants can be draining and unproductive. Life, by its very nature, is unpredictable, and each person's journey is unique. While it's natural to care deeply about the well-being of your children and grandchildren, it's important to understand that they, too, will face their own challenges and opportunities. Excessive interference or incessant worrying won't necessarily alleviate their difficulties or guarantee their success. In fact, giving them more space to navigate their own paths can often lead to greater independence and eventual triumph. Instead of focusing solely on accumulating material wealth or resources to leave for your descendants, consider imparting timeless values such as frugality, self-discipline, and resilience. These teachings can yield far more lasting benefits than any financial inheritance. I remember an elderly neighbor of mine, Mrs. Clara, who always said that the greatest asset she left her children and grandchildren wasn't money, but a spirit of self-reliance and the ability to face adversity. And indeed, her descendants were all very successful and happy. As we age, the noble intention of creating blessings or a substantial fortune for our children and grandchildren can overshadow the more pressing need to plan wisely for our own future. Prioritize planning for your own well-being and stability. Ensure that you don't find yourself regretting a lack of resources or preparation in your later years. By focusing on your own needs and cultivating a fulfilling life, you set a positive example for your descendants, demonstrating the importance of living responsibly and planning thoughtfully. Don't be too soft-hearted in daily life. Some individuals seem to enjoy playing the Good Samaritan, finding themselves almost incapable of refusing any request from others. While this inclination to help and please often stems from genuine kindness, it can at times lead to significant stress and burden. Furthermore, it opens the door for opportunist and exploitative individuals to take advantage of one's generosity. Consider the case of Mr. John, a prime example of this inclination. After retiring, Mr. John dedicated himself to assisting his neighbors with unwavering enthusiasm. His willingness to help earned him widespread admiration and respect within the community. However, his boundless kindness eventually became a double-edged sword. One day, Mr. John returned home to find his house had been burglarized. Several valuable items had been stolen, leaving him not only financially affected but also emotionally shaken. As the investigation unfolded, it was discovered that the thief was a young man from the neighborhood who had frequently sought financial assistance from Mr. John. This young man, unemployed and struggling, had repeatedly borrowed money from Mr. John, who, due to his soft-hearted nature, had never refused him. Unfortunately, it was this very kindness that inadvertently made Mr. John a target for the theft. This incident underscores an important lesson. While kindness is a virtue, it's essential to strike a balance. One must exercise discretion in bestowing their generosity, learning to set boundaries and refuse unreasonable or potentially exploitative requests. This is particularly crucial in one's later years, when safeguarding personal rights and security becomes paramount. By adopting a more measured approach to helping others, one can maintain their own well-being while still contributing positively to their community. Don't be blindly optimistic regards of age. Human nature often inclines us toward excessive optimism, particularly in our interactions with relatives and close acquaintances. This tendency manifests in our consistent efforts to be endlessly kind and forgiving. Regardless of how we are treated, we might overlook their faults and mistakes, always hoping for the best and choosing to believe in their good intentions, even when their actions suggest otherwise. However, this excessive optimism can lead to detrimental consequences. It often results in being taken advantage of or even betrayed by those we trust. While maintaining a positive outlook and extending kindness are admirable traits, when this optimism becomes a blind spot, it can lead to exploitation. Others might perceive our unending benevolence as a weakness or an opportunity to act without consideration for our well-being, further beyond being a mere sign of emotional abundance. This type of optimism can sometimes act as an invitation for others to disregard our feelings or manipulate our generosity. In essence, being overly optimistic without setting boundaries can inadvertently encourage behaviors that undermine our emotional health and personal integrity. Remember, trusting others is good, but trusting blindly, especially when there are warning signs, is a lack of wisdom. Don't become overly obsessed with socializing. Don't become overly obsessed with the idea of socializing. True confidence are exceedingly rare in life. Throughout our journeys, we encounter countless individuals, yet only a select few truly understand us and earn our complete trust. Forming friendships is an integral part of our experience, but it's essential to recognize that we're bound to interact with a wide variety of people along the way. The reality is, genuine understanding and deep mutual trust are not common. Some friendships may be fleeting, and others may lack the shared foundation or emotional connection necessary to sustain a meaningful relationship. As we age, it becomes increasingly important to be more discerning in our choice of friends. Reflecting on past experiences and interpersonal relationships can guide us in avoiding negative or superficial associations. We should focus on nurturing and cherishing those friendships that prove to be genuine and supportive. Don't over-prioritize relatives as you navigate your 60s. You often find that your emotional attachment to relatives deepens, fueled by a natural sense of nostalgia and a desire to strengthen family ties. While it's perfectly normal and commendable to cherish and nurture these connections, over-prioritizing them can sometimes lead to challenges. An excessive emphasis on family relationships can leave you vulnerable to irrational behavior and exploitation. It's important to recognize that, while we deeply value blood relations, these connections don't always guarantee loyalty or support. Family members, like anyone else, are human, and their trustworthiness can vary. Conversely, individuals who are not related by blood can often prove to be just as, if not more, reliable. When you place undue importance on relatives, you can inadvertently set yourself up for disappointment, especially if you find that family relationships don't meet your expectations or withstand the test of time. This disillusionment can stem from unmet expectations or the realization that some relationships aren't as strong as hoped. Rather than allowing relationships with relatives to dominate your life, strive to balance these connections with other crucial aspects of your life. Make time to cultivate relationships that offer mutual respect, understanding, and support, whether they are with family members or friends. By doing so, you can build a more resilient and fulfilling social network that enhances your overall well-being and emotional health. Don't neglect saving money. The principle of saving money is crucial at any stage of life, but it becomes even more significant as one approaches retirement. Financial stability is the bedrock of confidence and security, particularly during retirement, when regular income may no longer be guaranteed. Having a substantial amount of savings not only fosters a sense of independence, but also garners greater respect from family members and enables a more relaxed, worry-free lifestyle. Without adequate savings, one can face continuous stress and anxiety over financial matters. In the event of unexpected illnesses or medical emergencies, the cost of medical care and treatment can quickly deplete one's finances. If there aren't contingency funds, individuals might hesitate to seek medical attention even for minor ailments, due to fear of the associated cost. This reluctance can lead to neglecting seemingly insignificant health issues which, if left untreated, can escalate into more severe conditions. Such scenarios can undermine one's well-being, making it more challenging to pursue a fulfilling and enjoyable life. Furthermore, having a financial safety net ensures that one can access necessary medical treatments without delay, preventing health problems from worsening and impacting overall quality of life. By diligently saving and preparing for future medical expenses, One not only safeguards their health, but also enhances their ability to cherish and enjoy life's experiences. Life is a precious gift, and financial planning plays a crucial role in preserving one's health and happiness. Don't underestimate the importance of health. Health stands supreme among all our life's assets, profoundly impacting our ability to fully enjoy and engage in life, especially as we age. It is the foundation upon which our entire well-being is built. Without good health, even the most beautiful moments and achievements can be overshadowed by discomfort or illness. Maintaining good health goes beyond just regular exercise and conscious dietary choices. It involves a holistic approach to respecting and nourishing our bodies. Developing and adhering to beneficial habits are crucial, including ensuring adequate sleep and sufficient rest so that the body has ample time to rejuvenate and regulate itself. In addition to physical care, cultivating a positive attitude, even in the face of life's challenges, plays a significant role in sustaining overall health and resilience. The adage "gold is precious, but health is priceless" resonates deeply, emphasizing that while financial resources can be replenished, our health and lives are unique and irreplaceable. Poor health can lead to significant medical expenses, sometimes exceeding our income, which further underscores the importance of proactive health management. Therefore, as we enter our 60s and beyond, prioritizing health becomes not just a personal obligation, but also a responsibility to our families. Ensuring that we are in good health allows us to enjoy our later years more fully and to be a source of support and joy for those around us. Taking care of our health is a gift we give to ourselves and our loved ones, making it an essential focus for a fulfilling and balanced life. Don't lose your temper with family members as we age. Managing our temperament and refraining from angry outbursts towards family members becomes increasingly crucial. Some older individuals, perhaps feeling entitled due to their age or status, might be tempted to impose their will or be overly critical of their children and grandchildren. This behavior can create rifts and discord within the family unit, undermining relationships and fostering a less harmonious environment. To lead a more fulfilling and peaceful life, it's essential to practice patience, exhibit understanding, and show compassion towards our loved ones. By doing so, we foster a more harmonious family dynamic and cultivate stronger, more positive relationships. Additionally, it's vital to recognize the fleeting nature of life and the importance of investing in our personal growth and self-improvement. Our youth is like an unfinished canvas, brimming with potential, waiting to be shaped by our efforts, perseverance, and wisdom. By dedicating ourselves to learning, maintaining our health, and developing our character, we build a foundation that will elevate our lives in our later years. This preparation enables us to embrace new opportunities, forge new friendships, and pursue our dreams with renewed vigor. Therefore, if you aspire to live an extraordinary and fulfilling life after 60, it's critical to steer clear of these 8 pitfalls. They can significantly affect the quality of your later years and impact your overall well-being. By shunning these negative behaviors and focusing on personal growth, you can enhance your life's journey and enjoy a richer, more rewarding experience as you age. As we wrap up, let's reflect on the insights shared today. What have you learned about embracing your golden years with greater peace and vitality? Take a moment to think about which of these practices you plan to incorporate into your life. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so please share one key takeaway and how you plan to apply it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Your support helps us continue to bring valuable insights and inspiration to you. Thank you for watching.